All right, hello everyone, I'm Arali and welcome to episode 6, I think. So I will tell you guys, I turned down the volume a little bit of the game, just a tad bit, because it's it was very loud for a minute there. So I hope this is a little bit better. I felt like the in-game music was like just blasting, so I have it a little bit lower for you guys. But yeah, a lot of stuff happened last episode, right? We got a bunch of new friends. We got Inferno over here. We got the Leviathan. And I think he's just called Leviathan. He doesn't have like a name. He's just called Leviathan. And we got Dippy over here, the dinosaur. So we have all these friends. We have so many friends now. Do you guys see that? A lot of friends. And super cool, right? Super fun. And yeah, so here we are. And yeah, so last episode we went to what? We did we started at the top of the tower and we fought Roxy up there. And then we heard from Chile that in Frisia Castle they have a plant that grows really quickly, really tall, right? And so we go to Frisia Castle, we get Dippy, who helps us cross the ocean, and we go to Frisia Castle, and there we find out that the island is being taken over by Giorama, who is this leader of the group of monsters there. We also find Inferno, who was trapped, and he's this fire lion. And he's like, I'm gonna come with you. I want to see how strong you are because I'm here to fight monsters. I don't want to see how good you are. We see Amon, who's frozen in ice, and we kind of thaw him out, and he kind of gets out of our way. He doesn't, he says something, but we don't know what he says. And then we get trapped by, we fight Diorama. He traps us in this room this weird, under the castle, like there's a room or something with like these weird crystalline trees, like it's weird, and we open up a path, which is the tunnel to the root temple where the Leviathan lies, and we go through this temple, and the Leviathan is this creature who pretty much puts us to the test and see how we really like how strong our heart is, so to say, I feel like, and it's kind of like the idea of I don't know, he tests our heart, right? And you have all these friends and you have all these animals with you, like and he wants to find out what it's like if humans are really not to be trusted. And he comes with us, and he's the little guy behind us there. He's much smaller than when we fight him, of course, but he's really cool. So he's this like underwater dragon, and he comes with us. And for those of you that played Guild Wars 2, obviously this is like a huge thing, like where it's like, this is very much like Suwan, right? Suwan under the ocean, who is a serpent-like dragon, and she comes out of the ocean to actually aid the humans, where this is almost like the same situation, right? Kind of weird. And there's so many years apart, these games. So anyways, but yeah, so we're back at the Tower of Babel. Oh yeah, and then Pieces, our caterpillar, he's now a metapod, okay? He turned into metapod. He's in a pupa state. He's ready to become a beautiful butterfly. So we're here at the tower, and like I said, the elevator's out of order for whatever reason, whatever happened to it. So we have to do these, we have to do puzzles now, guys. We have to like, I will tell you that this, did you see that? Our sword moves so fast now. Even with Cecil, it's totally fine. Okay, I don't know exactly how to throw my sword. Okay, that's not where it's supposed to go. I think you have to like step back a little bit and then throw it or something. Oh yeah, there. Oh, what? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh god. Okay. What the heck, guys? What's going on here? Maybe it's going. Oh, oops. Going really fast is not a good idea. Maybe I need to go slower. Ah, slow and steady wins the race, right? Okay, so we get another one of these guys. Remember this guy? He's like a weird mole person, and we have to kind of, I don't know why we always have to attack them. It's so evil. Oh my god. See, so that's where the trick comes in. It's like, what's the safe spot to stand? You don't know. Kind of want to go with quick again. Being able to quickly attack is nice. Ooh, this should be safe, right? We should name him. What would be a cool name for this guy? Alright, I'm gonna have a path. And he kind of disappears on our side. Ah, but we have more of these guys. Alright, so kind of here you have to obviously kind of... Ah, do you see that? You have to bounce off the wall and then you get enough traction to... Or enough speed, I guess. Oh, but they come... I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, and then you have to wait until they come back so you can go onto these platforms. And you have to do the same thing here. Oh, look at that. Made that just in time. Awesome. Okay, here, this is just like opening these blocks and then the fire things are gonna come out. So you're gonna try to not want to do that as much. Try to give them as much space so they'll just kind of wander around. It's not that hard, really. I mean, if you're quick about it, you can just... Oh, here you have to get the correct combination of where you need to jump. I think it's this. It is. Did you see that? Awesome. We kind of get bounced around. Here it's the middle is split, and you have to find the difference between the two sides. Something is not symmetrical. What is it? This spot right here. Do I have to jump? Oh, maybe it's on this side. Eh, look at that, and that's the switch. So it's just like all these mini puzzles. Really cool. Here you guys will remember the red blocks explode the other blocks, right? So I think you can make like a chain too. If you want to make a chain out of that, you can. And you don't necessarily just have to, so you would have to push the red blocks. They give you 3 chances, which is pretty nice. Like, honestly, for such an easy puzzle, they give you like 3 chances with 3 red blocks. You only need 1 of them. I've never done it where I've made a chain out of them. I've only ever done it where I push the blue blocks out of the way and just push the red blocks there. But yeah, so I can now push this red block over here and it should create a chain reaction to eliminate all of them. It does! Yay! Awesome. Oh god. I don't... Wow. Wow. God, this is... Guys, I can't control this. This is... Okay, I'm just trying to... Okay, there we go. I'm just trying to press up, honestly. Here, these are... Okay, this is... these are like the moles. Remember the moles that come back? They kind of teach you this very early on in the game, and then they have it a couple times happen. But here, you have to be really quick. The only place that you can stand on is where you destroy the blocks. That's where it is. So I have a safe spot here. But you have to be really fast about it. Again, Leviathan comes in here very handily. It's very nice. Here, okay. Kind of stupid, and again, they have demonstrated this a few times. I like how this game takes certain ideas and then uses them over and over again, but makes them a little bit harder. So here you have to like push these blocks out of the way in order to... Am I doing this right? Yeah. So I push this off to the side, do this, do that. I push this off to the side, do that here. And you kind of create this like almost ladder effect, like a ladder, like stairs, almost like stairs. And you push this up, and then you push this down too, and then you do the same thing here. Obviously, it gives you a lot of room for error, and I'm sure you can do it other ways. I think this is the best way to do it. Okay, boom, look at that, beautiful. You get through there. Here it blocks your sight, so you don't know where you are. But you can position yourself based on your animals. So what I can do, or you can do it like that. Ta-da! It's not too hard. Like I said, it's just mini puzzles, and we're at the top, guys. So this is the other side. So this is where the elevator was, and then right there, what is this mount? Well, this is where we plant the giant seed, and it grows immediately. So we climb that up. Remember how we went all the way up with Roxy? But oh, and we get, first of all, this is the church music or the cathedral music or whatever. From the very first time, remember that? And the priest in that cathedral, in that church or whatever, he talked about peace and harmony, right? And we're in the land of peace and harmony, so this is a good soundtrack to use for that. But yeah, so we're in the clouds, guys. What's going on here? Oh, there's land here. All right. Okay. this person that's playing some kind of instrument or something. Let's talk to him. I can sing of peace and love here, and no one calls me a geek. Okay. There's a chicken here. Anyone can communicate here. Animals and humans. We all use the same language. Okay. That's interesting, right? And then we have this person. I have lived long enough to know there are more hard times than there are good times. Okay. And then we have this person. I knew you were coming from long ago. Though it may be hard, don't give up. And he heals us. So, guys, we're in heaven. That is the land of peace and harmony. So, the lesson here is that in heaven, no one judges each other, right? We're all the same. We all speak the same language once we're, pretty much dead and we go to heaven. I mean, that's kind of sad in its own sense, but that's pretty much what it's telling us. The land of peace that they were trying to reach is pretty much where the dead live. Like, you can only reach that by, I guess apparently climbing the Tower of Babel, or, dying, right? These people are dead. They're angels, right? They're just like spirits, whatever you want to call them, right? But yeah, so it's not necessarily, again, it kind of leans on religious ideas, but it also, again, has a lesson of like, what when you take life away like that, it's just like we're all the same pretty much, right? And that lesson goes way back to like the very beginning, where Max says to the rabbit on the mountain, like, oh, humans are just animals, they just speak a different language. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm activating all of these flowers. When you step over these flowers, they start dancing. Once you activate all of them, I'm gonna get a golden apple. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, again, it's very beautiful. It's just like, oh man, you're thinking of like some kind of weird holy land at the top. It's the afterlife. You actually go to the afterlife pretty much, which is heaven, right? And you're like in heaven, and it's just like, oh, everyone can communicate, animals, and everyone goes to heaven. So it's like, that's the land of harmony and peace, because once you're dead, there's no more strife, right? There's no more struggle and whatever, right? And it's like, yeah, it's just a very beautiful, and there's a lot more people we can talk to. I just wanted to do this while I was here. So again, teaching you a bunch of life lessons, and it's really beautiful and deep. Ta-da! I think, right? Is this all of them? Thought it would give me like some kind of chime. I'm looking to see if there's maybe one that's not moving, that's on a corner somewhere. No, they're all. I think I'm supposed to get. Something. All right, so there's a skunk here. Why does everyone who live below love to fight so much? I just don't understand it. Yeah, so in heaven, right, it makes no sense to the people in heaven, because they're just like, why can't we be peaceful people? There's no reason for all this. We're all like the same. But people that live down below that haven't been to heaven, they don't have that perspective necessarily, right? They just like see like monsters that maybe are attacking humans or whatever, right? And they're just like, oh my god, all monsters are evil. I don't know how long I've been here. The flow of time is like nothing here. Okay. Name? Isn't it just a symbol? After all, it's something unnecessary. So these people don't have names. They've given up their names. My wife is waiting for me to return to Dahlia Valley, but the journey is too dangerous. If there were no fighting, my family could live together happily. This sucks. So we kind of hear about this family from Dahlia Valley, and we know that the old lady lives in that house by herself, and she gets attacked by that wolf. Remember that, guys? And we have to save her from the wolf, and then I guess that's her husband, who he tried to return to Dahlia Valley, but he died on his way, and he's now gone, right? And it's like, oh my god. So this person, I think this person actually. So this is the person that gives you the apple, because when you originally, and I should have done that, originally talk to them and they say, oh, I wish all these flowers could dance, or I stepped over the flowers and they started dancing, but, kind of giving you a hint, like, make all the flowers dance. So once you do that, they say, oh, how wonderful, I have never seen flowers dance so cheerfully. You must be a kind person. For your kindness, I will give you an apple of life. Ta-da! And that's how we get it. Okay, I forgot about that. So yeah, so you have to kind of step on them and then talk to that person, and they will give you the apple. Let's go, so we can kind of, yeah, and you have to kind of walk all the way around to get to that. So again, They don't tell you these things, right? But I do want to talk to that chicken that's over there on the side. I can relax here. I don't have to worry about becoming fried chicken. So, ooh, what's over there? Ooh, money. See that? What's hidden? Is there anything up here? Nope. All right. So we've kind of talked to all the people in heaven. So we're in heaven, guys. This is crazy, right? So we continue our journey. We go north. We go north. All right, and we have a challenge. This is a dungeon, guys. We're going through this dungeon. We're going through these bees are here. You gotta be careful of these. I think you can attack this, and yeah, that's right. That opens up a little thing. Is there something here that I need to do? No, I don't think so. We'll have to see. Get out of here. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, we activate this block, and it brings a lot of bees. Again, bees will carry you over holes and the air, and they'll just drop you off. So the bees themselves don't hurt you, but they can by transporting you, and they will eventually disappear. Okay. But each one of these has a bee under it. I'm trying not to necessarily deal with them. Here the floor falls down. That's what the exclamation point is for. Oh god. It does come back, I think, after a while. So if you mess it up like me, because you can't fall off of this if you just walk along it. I don't think you can do that here either, but you just have to be quick about it. See how it's like, oh my god, it's coming, and then we can do the last bit right here. Go up here. What's up here? I don't know. What is this? Okay. I kind of want to see where both... Oh boy. These break, as you guys saw a little bit there. No. Okay. Oh. What is this? I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. Jesus. Oh, okay. What the heck? Is there something down there? No, okay. Oh, so this is your... If you, let's say you break all of those tiles there and you have no way to go back because you can't make that jump, it has like a little escape route for you if you look for it. See? So it kind of brings you back. This is really interesting. They were like, they probably implemented that after the fact and they're like, wait a minute, what happens if someone gets trapped on the other side? How do they get back? There's no danger here, I don't think. You can kind of just... I don't know if something happens here or what. Because you can't fall... Oh, God. Okay, he just turned around. So there's a little bridge that builds there. And you have to walk back around. Okay, so... And I'm not sure why this is... I don't know if this is supposed to be confusing or what, but you kind of... This is what you do here. Okay, cool. You move back. As far as I remember. Again, I'm gonna jump over here, try to, you know, in case I need to. What was over here? Oh, I don't know what was here, right? I kind of didn't. We have the switch here, and it makes this slidey thing. Jump, 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 jump. It wants you to jump, but before I jump, I do want to activate this, and this is your way back. So it says jump. All right, jump. Ooh, where are we? I don't know. Crazy, right? Do you see that? How that platform over there starts getting so... You see this is getting harder. Like, compare this to Rafflesia, like the first course in Rafflesia. Boom, we activate this. Go through here. Again, you have to do what we've always done. Push the blocks in there to create a complete circuit. Push this in, and we can push this all the way down. Boom. Should do it, right? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Look at that. Boom, money. Money, money, money. And this was the other side of the block. Remember that? How we saw that on the other side? So we're getting a lot of money. Still trying to get that 800. But we're getting there. Oh god, and it brings you all the way back. I always hate that about these platforms. And we have to like listen to this music. I'm sorry guys. This music can get kind of annoying after a while. But we're kind of cruising through this. I don't think is this deceiving me? I don't know. Maybe it is? What is over here? What's in the middle? Alright, so I guess the left is the way to go. What's all the way over here? Boom. See, so you kind of can see that there's something over there, right? So it's like, okay, what's going on over there? There's pudding or something? I don't know what this is. Clouds? Dirty clouds? Here again the floor goes bye-bye. And as bees! Not sure why they use, like, there's no vultures. Remember there was vultures and we only saw them one time? And what's this? Okay, so we built that first bridge up there and now we're building something that connects to it. So we have to go back. Is there something in these? I don't think so. I thought something happens here, but I guess nothing happens. That's okay. Gonna just kind of check out the other side real quick and see if there's nothing. Nope, okay. Alright, that's fine. So we kind of go back. How? I don't know how to get back. Wait, is it... Do I have to go all the way back to the beginning through here? Does the path open up? Does this block open up? This block opens up. So remember this weird block that was sitting right here? Yeah, so you go back to the way beginning. This is the beginning. Way at the beginning. So they kind of have you walk around. But these plants are really cool, right? These plants that grow. So you can kind of do this, and that's much faster. Ow. Oh god. Okay. Again, see, you have to come by here multiple times. Multiple times you have to come through there, and it's just, you know, it's very, you gotta be careful to not break those tiles. Alright, and we're cruising through this because, wait, is this not a dead end? How did I, wait a minute, I had to go back. What did I miss? Because I had to come back here because I had to activate that switch. And, oh, down here? Go over here. Wasn't there another path? Oh yeah, this is where I was supposed to go. Whoopsie, sorry guys. I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah. So look at that. You don't jump this time. And you go around this way. And that'll bring you, this is the path that we just created, and this is the other path we just created. And it brings you this. I don't know why the switch, I think you have to activate the switch to get out. Alright, and here we are. Where are we? It says, destiny does not pave a path for man. Where your feet take you is up to you. Okay, apples, first of all. We'll take all of these. Good, I think there's a row on the left side as well. Yep. Oh, God, okay. So, what do they mean by that? Well, cut the grass, guys. Feet, talk about feet, right? I mean, let's not talk about feet. But it talks under your feet, like you pave your own way. What is under here, guys? It's an arrow, and it points you to where you need to go. Right? You have to pave your own way by cutting this grass. And jumping! Okay. If I wasn't so bad. Alright, let's eat an apple. Eat another apple. Apparently I fell twice. I forgot about that. Oh, man. Is there a way to do this without? Why am I so bad at this? What's going on? Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Alright, who do we have here? We actually have vultures. I asked for it and I shall receive, I suppose. Another jump? Is that what I have to do? Oh, the vultures are a hint. And I don't know how to make that hint appear properly. Do you see it? Do you guys see the hint? This is so bad. I hate this. Look, guys, there's a path. Do you see that? There was shadows. You guys could, I don't know if you guys could see it, but there was shadows that you could, and this spells A? I don't know. It's in an A formation. Alright, so there was shadows, and the vultures were supposed to be your hint because they leave a shadow on the ground. And I was just like, how can I make that appear? Alright, so the same thing happens here. Again, the vultures are the hint. Nope. There was one right here. Wasn't there one here? Can't I use my friends too? Tell me if there's a path, friends. Oh, okay. Oh, same thing. Oh. Stand by the door with the beast that shows the path. Then the path shall open. Stand by the door with the beast that... Do I just... I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Okay, wait, let's reread that. Stand by the door with the beast that shows the path. Then the path shall open. I think I'm supposed to sit there with Chili because he's ice and it's an ice path. And that's what the path is showing. The path is showing ice. And I just have to sit here for a second. I remember there being like a weird puzzle like that. It's weird, right? It's like these weird puzzles. I don't know. Maybe attack it? Maybe, I don't remember, guys. Or maybe it's... Stand by the door with the beast that shows the path. With the beast that shows the path? Mac is a dog. Do they show the path? Is Mac the answer to this? Ah, it is! So the beast that shows the path. So, and I'm gonna pause here for a second. So, it's a dog, right? Because dogs are like, you know, you have like hunting dogs and stuff, and they like sniff, and they always, you know, canine units and stuff, they always like find their way to wherever they need to go, right? And it's just like, so that's what they're hinting at. I was just like, which animal? I know it was an animal, but I don't know which one it was. So we have a boss fight, friends. We're in this really weird, look at this. Look at this. Oh, and vultures come out. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Again, I will tell you guys right now, Terranigma, whenever I do this playthrough, you know, I will do the playthrough of Terranigma when I have 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Then I'll do the playthrough of Terranigma. But remember this door. It's very Terranigma-ish. Which this game, I think, came before Terranigma. But yeah, we kind of walk around. I think you have to like, yeah, you have to jump on these little switches. And it creates these slides. And you get all these vultures. These vultures don't follow you. They just go in one direction. But you have to do this 4 times. I don't know why. They don't give you an explanation, but ow, ow. To do this on all 4 corners. Oh, Jesus. And I'm not using Flash right now. We don't always have to be super fast, right? That doesn't matter right now, because I want to be ready. Maldra, how brave of you to follow me without knowing what you're actually doing. But this is the end of the road. It is I who shall open this gate. Following me? We haven't been following Maldra. Who the hell is Maldra? So, we get a boss battle against someone really, really cool. Look at this, guys. It's a dragon. It's a dragon knight. Look at him. Look at Maldra. Ow, ow, this fight is so hard. I remember this fight being so hard and I haven't saved. So... oh. I remember this fight being really, really tough. I heard her earlier. No, stop it, Maldra. You have to jump over the tail, mind you, first of all. This is annoying as fuck. Maybe not as fast. Maybe if I do. Alright, so this is what I want to do. Come over here, Maldra. You gotta be strategic about this. Have Maldra attack you. And then die. Alright, I have the cat. Remember, I have the cat, guys. I just used the cat. So we're gonna have to fight the cat back. Dude! Alright, almost. One more attack, guys. Because the ultimate ice magic does like a ton of damage. Oh, I was too eager then. Oh, having that kitty is really nice. I'll tell you what. Ow. Yeah, this is a really, really, really tough fight, guys. Really, really tough. Oh my god, how does she hit me perfectly, man? You have to jump and you have to... Oh, I got her. She falls apart. So weird, man. Any apple? Oh my god, that was scary to say the least. Alright, so we go to the gate, right? And we're like... So first of all, Maldra was like, you followed me. It's like, we didn't follow Maldra. We followed the fortune teller. Like, what? That's so weird, right? Foolish humans, I have tested you to teach you a valuable lesson. I took away your ability to talk to other humans and gave you a tie with animals and monsters. I thought that history, tainted by human fighting and battle, would change, but it proved to be a waste. Moreover, you have tainted this peaceful place as well. I shall return your language to you, but what is important is not the words, but to embrace that which you know is true in your heart. Look from others' point of views, and it will be clear like a fountain. Something shall give the final judgment to those who cannot see this. Now is the time to change history. The laws of nature will exist no more. The crusade of Centy shall come to an end. Come to know the depth of man's sins. Boom. Okay. So, quite a few things to talk about, right? That was, first of all, crazy. Second of all, Maldra is the fortune teller. So the fortune teller was this monster, and she transformed into a fortune teller, and she gave us the ability to talk to animals and monsters and plants in order to change the viewpoint, right? And then see how, like, okay, this adventurer right here, maybe if I change his ability to talk to people, maybe he'll stop fighting. Maybe they'll understand, like, oh, we can talk to monsters now. We can communicate with them rather than fight them, right? And we can like talk it out pretty much, right? And then like not make this about fighting. So like, that was the whole intent of the fortune teller. But apparently that didn't help, and she left. She was like, I'm gonna go back to where I'm from, which is in this peaceful land. She's this like dragon knight, Malda or whatever, right? And she was like, wow, you didn't learn anything from what I taught you, which isn't quite right. We have all these friends. Oh look, these guys are outside the door now. That isn't quite correct, right? We have a lot of friends and we've learned a lot of things about stuff. So, but in her perspective, is like, you just come up into that land again and you just see a monster and you fight it, right? And she's been watching you probably just fight all these monsters. But she doesn't realize that you have been talking to the animals and that you're helping them. Like Giorama was attacking the animals of Frisia Castle. and that's why you fought Diorama, right? So there's a lot of like miscommunication as well. So here we are, and we're kind of stuck on this side, and yeah, so she gives us the ability to talk to humans back, and we cannot talk to people or to animals, I don't think, right? We can still read what it says on there, but I don't think that we can talk to them anymore. So we lost that ability. But that's not important. It's not important, you know, it's important what lies in your heart, is what she says. So she kind of gives us like one more lesson, and then she is saying that the Crusade of Centy, which apparently this is what, you know, this is what's going on, the Crusade, Centy being from Century, I'm guessing. So this is like a crusade that's been going on for a while against these monsters, but she says it's coming to an end. I'm gonna stop it now, right? And remember, guys, she talked about, remember the hole in Iris, and she said that she was creating a path, right? Remember all of these things, okay? So now we can talk. Worker, I jumped from the tower trying to escape. You too, huh? Guess we don't have any luck. Now we really can't escape. So we're stuck over here because we can't go anywhere. Can't jump over this. We can't jump over this. So what are we supposed to do? Right, there's like something what looks like a switch, but we can't hit that, right? Even with Cecile, like I don't think that will work. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, that didn't work. I will tell you guys we're not supposed to do that. So, but I did want to see if that works. All right, so what do? Let's talk to him again. The only enjoyment I have left is to watch that pupa hatch. Wish I was a butterfly, that way I can fly anywhere. Alright, so the butterfly's hatching, guys. Pieces is hatching. Good morning, it was so bright, it woke me up. I've turned into a butterfly, I'm ready to be at your service. Pieces the butterfly joins the group. So now, where Pieces was before, apparently he's called Monarchy now. I'm not sure why they changed the name, because even when he spoke to us, it said Pieces, so I don't know. You can guide your sword in the air if you have me along. What? You can guide your sword? Look at this. Again, he's not very useful for battle because of here is what happens. I can move my sword around now. See, I can control where it goes. It's not very super useful in battle because again, you can't move. But what is it useful for? For puzzles like this. Bam! Ta-da! Look at that. I guess we can still talk to the animals because we just spoke. So I guess she gave us the ability to talk to humans back, but didn't take away the ability to talk to animals. I think that's what it is. So, craftsman, people build this tower to get close to the place of peace. I think we paid for it. It was foolish of us to even try such a thing. I hear it's snowing heavily in Iris. It's very strange. It's not supposed to snow there. It's as if the world is going backwards. And we have money. So what? It's snowing in Iris? Remember, guys, Iris was like right by the volcano. And we can see, look, there's the land above, right? Dude, that's where we were. Okay. But it's like, okay, it's snowing in Iris? Why is it snowing in Iris? Let's go to Iris. Oh, yeah, look, it's snowing in Iris. What? Weird. Because it doesn't snow in Iris usually. Like, it's close to a volcano, right? You wouldn't expect it to snow where the lava flows so close by. And it seemed like almost tropical in a weird way, right? There's like all these lava flows in the beginning and stuff that you have to go through. But yeah, so it's snowing in Iris. So let's go to Iris. Oh. Okay, it's snowing. Guys, it is really snowing. Can I talk to any of them? Can I talk to you? I can't talk to any of them. Okay. So I can't talk to them. Okay. Let's see if we can get... Oh. Let's see if we can go talk to the witch. I didn't count, but I'm hoping that after 10 it'll just... Yes, okay. Let's see if we can talk to the witch. Boom. Let's go in the house. No. Still talking the same about the caterpillar. We caught the caterpillar's attention. Blah, blah, blah. Can we just We can still jump in the creamy things. Let's see if Clint is still here. Hey, Clint. I hate anyone who swings a sword. Okay, so same dialogue. So there's nothing to do here. So we move on. But it is snowing, which is weird. Alright, so we're back in Iris, guys. And we haven't seen it snow yet. We've seen icy, but we haven't seen it snow. Okay, and we get this, like... So... let's go visit Beaver and stuff, right? We're saying, oh, don't worry, my darling. We can always rebuild it later. So, look, guys, the house crashed. Do you see it? It fell apart. And he was working so hard on it. Like, oh my god, that's horrible. Can we help him? I don't know if we can. Oh my sweet home was crushed by the hard snow. Can we ride Dippy over there? I guess we can't. Okay. So it's so weird how they have like exceptions to certain rules. It's really weird to me. Okay. The snow is the source of our trouble. Until it stops, the sun won't shine. Okay. Oh. You didn't come here to warm yourself up with this weather, did you? Nope. That's right. The snow can't be. Okay. Let's fix their holes again, guys. I don't know if they say anything again. I see you fixed the floor and I didn't even ask you to. Thank you. Oh, thank you, but I still don't have enough food for you. Thank you, but if you leave now, there will be new holes. Yeah, so kind of nodding at, like, you know, game developers, like, it's just gonna change back, right? So, and then we have the bunny. Look at the snow. There was thunder at the human village, too. So there's thunder at the human village, guys, of Iris. Remember that? We couldn't talk to anyone there because we weren't able to talk to humans, but now we can. All right, let's get the cat back, guys. You can hire partners. Yeah, let's get the cat back, guys. She helps a lot. Do you guys see that? We literally get another chance at fighting. That gives us like double the health, pretty much. Yeah. So that was very nice. Okay. Sorry, I just had to check my phone because I was like, did I get an important message? I don't know. All right, look at this, guys. There's no money here. But look at these guys. Look at the they changed a little bit. They look more gray now than brown, I want to say. It might just be in contrast to the snow. But look at these guys. These are like ice foxes now, and they're like not fire foxes. And this is not a lava flow anymore. It's ice. But we still freeze if we go in. We still lose life, guys, if we go in there. So nothing much has changed, right? It's still the same harrowing place, right? And these inchworms are a little olive green now instead of like really green. Bounce them around. All right, the apple trees, we can still eat the apples. They're a little snowed over, but they'll still do good. I guess it's just keeping them more fresh, right? Because they're cold, so they're fresh apples. All right, I'm trying to not die. All right. Okay, this is the village of Iris, guys. Remember, we couldn't talk to any of these guys. Does it help if that I can do this now faster? I don't know. Let's see if it does anything now. I still don't know, guys. I'm not acting like I don't know what I'm talking about here. I seriously don't. Maybe the guy will be like, oh, thanks for cutting all of my what are these, turnips or something? Hey, I saw you change into a slime. You monster. You will not fool me. Leave this place at once. So, remember, guys, and I didn't touch on this in the episode, but there was eyes in the bushes. Do you remember that? There was eyes in the bushes that watched as we jumped across and we turned into slime. That was this guy. This old man was in the bushes over there in Iris, and he was watching us. There used to be a little kid here. That's not here anymore. So, this guy thinks we're a monster, but we're not. Raleigh, you made me. So this is Chai. Do you remember Chai? Sorry, guys. Chai was the little girl on the playground in the very first episode. She was the little girl, and she was like the second person I talked to. It was a little boy. When I lost my ability to talk to people, that's who I talked to. She was that little girl on the very top there. Raleigh, you made me wait so long. You should visit more often. I was listening to my grandma's stories. Let's go talk to her, Grandma. Or, Raleigh. This is Steph. Did my grandfather trouble you? I'm really sorry. He was so excited, saying you turned into slime. Is it because of his age? This is Dorothy. Remember Dorothy, okay? Chai really likes you, doesn't she? Oh, I was told to tell you a story. Would you like to hear it? Sure. When I was a child, I was swept up by the cyclone and was taken into the past. Really, it was so weird. I was in a world where my parents were kids. The cyclone has the power to connect the present with the past. How did I get back? I wore the magic shoes, but some jerk stole them a long time ago. Okay. So this is kind of interesting, right? Because this is like the Wizard of Oz. Like, she's almost like Dorothy. Though Dorothy didn't go in the past, she went to, Oz, but it's kind of the same story. So this lady's name is Dorothy. This is Dorothy as an old lady, and she's telling a story of how when she was a kid, she was taken by a tornado and brought to the past, and she wore slippers that brought her back. Very Wizard of Oz, right? But they were stolen by some jerk. Okay, well, that's weird. Let's go into the other house. Let's see what they have to say here. This is the puppy. It's so cold outside. My master's fed up with it, too. The snow was fun at first, but I've had enough. It's so dang cold outside. Brr. Housewife. That old man in front of my house, he won't go inside his house. He said you turned into slime. I pity him. So they're all saying that he's going crazy, that there's no way that happened. And he's just like convinced, right? Again, there's that chest that's open, right? So kind of, we don't really know what that's about. Remember this hole, guys. Remember this hole? So let's talk to the plant. What happened? He's so shocked that he can't even talk. I think that's... So, the plant wasn't able to talk, and I think we as the person, or the narrator, or whatever, was just like, he's so shocked he can't even talk. So that wasn't the plant saying that. What happened? He's so shocked that he can't even talk. Okay. From this point on, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Talk to him again. Hey, I saw you change into slime. Yeah, we already saw this. Maybe let's talk to Dorothy, because Dorothy is important to this part. Her stories. Chai seems to like it very much more often. Let's talk to her. Aren't Grandma's stories fun to listen to? You see, I know the place where the magic shoes are hidden. Want to know? Yes. They're in the chest by the pond, but apparently someone stole them. I hate crooks like that. So, the chest by the pond had the shoes, guys. Saying you turned to a slime. Does she change her dialogue? So you kind of have to like keep talking to them, and I think this triggers more stuff. So now we know that the shoes were in this. The shoes that she used to come back from the past are in that chest. Okay, weird. Let's, I'm gonna try to talk to the plant again. So now the flowers, so we have to find out about the shoes, okay? Because the shoes are an important clue to what's happened next. So the flower was shocked, but now the flower's not shocked anymore. So, hey, little man, I'll sell you some vital information for 50 molens. Sheep, what do you say? Yes, you got a deal. It's about that hole. Just before you came, a bolt of lightning struck that very hole. Since then, it has become like the sky at night. Stand at the edge and you will hear. What? Can't hear? Go there and listen carefully. Okay, let's go to the hole and listen carefully. I can't. I don't hear anything. Do you hear anything? I don't hear anything. Let's jump in. Oh. Okay. I can't hear anything, Flower. What are you talking about? There's no more to sell, little mister. I'll get more next time. Okay, I can't. Do I have to stand at top here? Oh yeah. Ooh, what is this, guys? Ooh, this magical hole that the fortune teller made is a tornado, guys. Look, the chest is full. And look, this is the grandpa. We're in the past, guys. We just got taken by this tornado into the past. And this is the grandpa that stands outside his house the whole time. This is him as a little kid. Dorothy, who lives in front, was blown by the cyclone and was lost. I'm so relieved that she's safe. She said she was in the past. Was she dreaming? So this is, we get blown into the past to the point where Dorothy returned from going into the past, right? So she lives still here, and that's Dorothy over here. I rode the cyclone to go to the past, but no one believes me, and I have the magic shoes too. I hated those. I'll never be one. So this is Dorothy as a little kid, and she's as old as Chai, right? As Chai is in the regular time, but we're in the past now. My daughter was lost for such a long time. That's why she says some nutty things. Dorothy insists that she was in the past. It would have been tough for her, but I know about the past all too well. But No, it can't be. So this is interesting, right? So we like get blown to the point where Dorothy just comes back, like we get blown into the past, to the point where this is where he just comes. She just came back. I must leave my family behind to go train, but this is to protect my family. My dad went to Arflasia when they opened the training ground there. I miss him so much. He doesn't need to train so much. Even if it's just for the good of the village, it's so lonely without my husband, but he'll be able to come back once he collects 3 medals. I have to be patient. So apparently, even in the past, this training course has been something that they've been doing for a long time. Alright, so the chest is full. Right? So, guess what? We're gonna, or maybe we're not. Oh no, we're not. We're not, guys. We're not, because I remember what. So again, they kind of pick and choose when Dippy gets to move, when we're going to get to use them or whatever. Okay, so now we're in the past. We're in Iris in the past. So what? You want my shoes? No way, Jose. Get lost. I'll never give them up. I'll hide them in a place you'll never find them. So, because we know that the shoes are gonna bring us back. We're gonna go back to our time, but we have to get to the shoes, but we can't, guys. There's no way for us to get to the shoes right now. So we can't go up here. It won't let me go. Okay. And it won't let me go here. Okay, so the only way to go is this way. And this is Iris in the past, guys. So even back then, this is dangerous. Look at how powerful these monsters are. They're really strong. I'm gonna use the ultimate ice magic. Oh god, okay. So it does like a damage over time effect on this ultimate ice magic, but these guys are strong, okay? I will tell. Look at how much health they have. But yeah, so even back then, even all these years ago, like, you know, Dorothy in our time is an old lady, and she was a little girl back then, right? So that shows you how long ago this was. Even back then, remember the monsters here were sent by the guy in the volcano. Remember him? Yeah. So really crazy, right? So for that long, this has been like they've been terrorized here. Oh God. Ooh. Ow. Oh, obviously we hadn't done this yet, right? I guess we could even use Monarchy now, right? Or Pieces? We can. Can we? I wasn't sure if we could. Alright, I'm gonna use... it's kind of weird though because the money sack would be here, right? So it's a little, it doesn't have quite the continuity. I can't go this way. I can only go to the animal village, guys. All right, this is the animal village in the past. Cool, right? All right, let's talk to, this is Ramsey, right? This forest seems quiet and easy to live in. Don't you think so too? I used to live in Water Lily, but I'm starting a whole new life. This is a good place. I'm sure I can make new friends. So remember, this is Medium Lily. So he comes from Water Lily, which I think is the Anemone Beach village, I think. And that used to be called Water Lily. Yeah, and so he wants to live here now, and that's why it's called Medium Lily, because he's just like, he starts this. So there would be right the hole in here where the bunny lives, and then he up here. So that they haven't been created yet. That all comes after a while, right? That hasn't been made yet. And then here, okay, nothing. I don't know if the racetrack. We didn't even go on the snowy racetrack earlier, but yeah, so okay. Well, nothing is here yet. None of the animals he wants to create. He's like, this is peaceful. I want to create a village. So Ramsey pretty much starts this village here. But yeah, so we have this armadillo that's in the water, and he looks like he's kind of struggling, right? So it's, we can use this board to kind of talk to him. And this is Rio. I'm an armadillo. I was just enjoying the water. Thanks for nothing. Gee, you have a lot of friends there. Can I join you? Rio the armadillo joins the group. We get another friend, guys. I always get so excited. He is, again, more of a puzzle friend. He's him right here. Use me as a plank. I can press the switches for you, too. So, he can be used to press switches. So, what happens? Remember how we can use to defend? And Mac can stay. We can transform this guy, so because he doesn't do anything when we swing our sword. Okay, nothing happens. But we can use the ability to to make him stay, to turn into a plank. He's a like we can carry him as a plank. We can carry him around. So what can we do with that? Well, we'll find out. But yeah, so he's pretty much, again, he's not a combat friend, but he's more of a puzzle friend. I feel like there should be like categories of what they are, right? Where Dippy, for example, Dippy and Flash are transport friends because they're all about speed and crossing different things. Maybe he would be considered a transport friend as well, but he can press switches for us as well, so we can toss him long distance and he can do switches for us long distance. But what we're doing, we're gonna use him as a plank, guys, and we're gonna jump on here. And we can jump over here. Look at this, and we can jump around the corner, and we gain the magic shoes. With these shoes, they mean shoes, you can come back from the world of the past. Raleigh decided to wear them. So it's almost like a time paradox. It's still snowing here, but it's almost like a time paradox. We are the thief, right? They talk about someone stole the shoes. We are the thief. In the past, we go into the past and we steal the shoes. So we're back in our time, guys. It's still snowing here and everything. You came to see me. Thank you for this. I'll take your strain away. So she heals us. Camellia Desert was once a country with advanced technology, but was destroyed by the monsters. I wonder why this happened. Okay, so they talk about Camellia Desert, which, okay, cool. So now we have these shoes. There's the hole that took us, right? Can we do anything with this hole? Nope, nothing happens at this hole. Doesn't matter that we lose health. Ever wonder why a flower would take money from you? I just want to take revenge on someone who enjoys slashing grass for no apparent reason. So kind of giving a hint of like, us pretty much cutting the grass and making money off of that. They're taking the money away from us. All right, so we kind of we journey away from here because we heard about Camellia Desert. That's kind of a hint of where you're supposed to go. We're supposed to go to Camellia Desert. Why? Well, we'll find out. And it kind of, you don't necessarily need that hint because at some point you just leave automatically, and there's a hint on the map that tells you why you have to go. So we go through this forest. Nothing has changed. But yeah, the old man was in the bushes over here. And he saw us transform into a slime. He's like, wait, you are a slime. And everyone calls him crazy, right? All right, so, okay, what's the hint here, guys? Ooh, the tornado that was at Iris that took us to the past. The little balls that came out of there with the weird swirly, that was supposed to be a tornado. That took us into the past, and that's the same tornado that took Dorothy into the past, right? But yeah, so, and again, that was built. That was the pathway that the fortune teller built. Remember that, right? So, yeah, but in Camellia Desert, where this land, this once awesome land used to be, there's a tornado now. So that is where we headed next episode. But before we do that, we can communicate with people, guys. What does that mean? We get to do things. Let's go to our hometown. And remember, guys, what did we get? We got all three of the... Oh, look who it is. It's our friend Billy, I think was his name. It is. Hey, Raleigh, I heard you got the silver medal. Way to go, buddy. How about letting me have it? Nope. Cheapskate. Such a weirdo. Go have fun with your animal friends, jerky. Because I'm trying to get the golden sword, the holy sword or whatever. Well done. You've collected the 3 medals. I will reward your hard work with the holy sword. It is the true sign of a hero. You're the youngest to receive such an honor. Take good care of it. Raleigh gained the holy sword. Look, we have the shoes and the holy sword in the inventory. Look at it. Look at it. It's stronger now. Our sword is stronger. We still get to use all the same powers. Everything is the same, right? Everything is still like, this is still going to turn to fire. This is still going to turn to ice. All these things. Is it still going to look ugly green when we combine these? Probably. It is. But it's stronger now. I think it has like an attack power of 2 now, but we have the holy sword. Awesome, right? Super exciting. All this awesome stuff we get to do. And we're here in the village, right? And yeah, and there's a couple things to do here in the village, and then we'll go to Camellia, but we're gonna save that for next episode. So let's talk to Billy. What? But that's the holy sword. I hate you, 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 I hate you. How do you like that? Huh, serves you right. Yeah, so he's really jealous. Because he's our rich friend, right? He got the new sword. We had the used sword originally, and I was just kind of like, oh, okay, he's the one, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be better hero, right? Kind of like that. And and he doesn't have the holy sword, so he's very sad. There's a flower in the garden in front of the wise man's house that's really weird. Not the color or shape, but it's different. Look carefully. So that's a hint as to what we're gonna do next, what we're gonna start next episode with. In front of the wise man's house, what does that mean? But it's a cow, so you gotta think in cow terms, right? But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. I'm having a blast with this again. So many interesting things, and we're filling up, guys. We're filling up on the friends. You gotta subtract 2, so we're only getting 3 more friends. That's pretty much all we get, right? Because we can take off A and B. We're getting 3 more friends, guys. That's it. So you can walk around without any animal friends too if you want to, right? But yeah, so you get the we're almost there, guys. We're almost full up, and we have all these friends that all help us. It's awesome, right? And yeah, I hope you guys are really enjoying this. Thank you guys so much. I'm Arali. I do stream here on not on YouTube anymore, but I'm on Twitch. I stream on Twitch, guys, every Sunday and Monday. At 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 9 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I do a bunch of different things. I do a lot of Guild Wars 2 and other things, whatever, different playthroughs. I did Paper Mario, and I did Kirby and the Crystal Shards, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of different games. So if you guys want to come and hang out with me there, I do impromptu streams when I can do them. But yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye, guys.